guys, so I am up early this morning, literally at Dunkin' Donuts, as you can see, because I don't know, I have these little spontaneous trips that I like to do, and we're pretty much just about to go to the beach and kind of be intentional, take the opportunity to ground ourselves and really just release any tension. So I stopped for breakfast real quick. As you guys can see, I have officially made it, and I love how they have all of these really nice bright colored chairs out here. It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a beautiful space, and I'm honestly just about to eat my food, breathe, and just be grateful in this moment. Okay, I love how my yellow shirt is matching with the yellow chair over there. But yeah, it's a total vibe. I'm about to get into this relaxation. I made it just before the sun is really about to come up. She'll probably be up in the next 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm just gonna relax, breathe, and eat my food. And then after a little bit, I'm gonna head out to the water. So with this video, you guys, I really wanted to hone in on the idea of letting go of what does not serve you. You know you are holding on to things that are needing to be let go when you start to feel really heavy, really start to feel overwhelmed or overburdened, and you have a lot of negative emotions or thoughts running through your mind, and it can really cause a lot of tension in your body. The act of letting go allows you to open yourself up and heal so that you can thrive and be your authentic self. Because let's be real, when we're holding on to things that don't serve us, we feel really overloaded, and as a result, it can really make us feel like we just aren't ourselves. Our joy and our happiness is in the control of whatever emotions and feelings we're allowing to take over us in that moment. That heaviness is an indication that there are things that we are latched onto that we need to take the time out to address and look at. Our minds have the tendency to latch onto the memories that come with very intense emotions. And, that's just how our brain works. So in instances like these, I like to do energy check-ins. And one way I do that is to journal. And that way I'm able to open up and be vulnerable at the same time as validating my emotions and my feelings. And with this, you want to be intentional about what you're releasing. When you know what it is that you're up against, you're going to be able to be equipped for the battle. Mind you, this is especially good if you don't have anyone around you that you can really confide in and vent to. I just spotted this little crab staring at me. It's crazy how he's camouflaging into the sand like that. He's just watching. He honestly caught me a little bit off guard. I'm sitting here journaling and I just happened to see something move out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what is that? And it's him peeking out to say hello. He's still over there just sitting and staring. I'm telling you, he wasn't there before, so he must have crawled out of there. I don't know, maybe to smell the breeze, to thank Mother Nature for another day at life, but he's still over there chilling. The life of a crab, yeah. Crazy, I don't think I've ever really seen
a crab in real life, for real. Like, I think that's my first time really seeing like a crab in real life. Beautiful.
Releasing and letting go consists of allowing yourself to feel how you feel in that moment, whether it's sadness, grief, shame. Allow yourself to really cry and let it out, because when we cry and we release all of those pent up emotions and energies, afterwards we really do start to feel better.
Now I really feel like the crab is trying to tell me something, you guys, because somebody walked by and scared the crab away, and he went right back in that little crevice over there. And he came back out, and now he's staring at me again. So, how you doing, little buddy? How are you doing?
Something that really helps me is when I look at myself and my situation in the third person point of view. I try to take myself out of the situation and look above it as a counselor and talking to myself as, a best friend. And when I'm able to do that, I'm able to nurse myself back to a calmer and more relaxed state. Sometimes you have to get out of your own head and shift your perspective when it comes to the situation, because there may be things that, you're missing, maybe information that may be misleading, things that you don't take into account that can really end up making or breaking the situation in the way that it ends up affecting you. Another way that I like to release and let go of what doesn't serve me is by really getting out in nature and just being present in the moment, not letting the weight of the world and the responsibilities and the obligations that I have in my life burden me in that moment. When I'm out and I'm in nature, I give it all to the universe. I give it all to my higher power, and I just have faith in that moment that everything is going to work out in the way that it is supposed to. Really having a higher power or a connection with spirit helps me ground myself and know that everything's going to be okay. It helps me keep the faith in everyday endeavors, and it reminds me that my life is supposed to be lived. Life isn't always going to be peaches and cream, and things aren't always going to be perfect, but when I can sit back and I can really be grateful for what's going on around me, it brings me back into my center. When we let go of what doesn't serve us, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of our life's purpose and more enjoyment out of our lives.
So I think that's my cue to head on back because it's literally raining, okay? But Mother Nature, we appreciate you. Yes. I love it here. It feels so good though. Almost don't want to leave, but just in case it gets kind of hectic out here, I'm gonna go ahead and head back because I need some cover, I need some shields. So Mother Nature, it's always a pleasure being out here with you. Thank you for helping me ground myself. I hope that you guys enjoyed Mother Nature as much as I did. And I hope this encourages you guys to open up to pretty much everything that Mother Nature has in store for us, honestly, because she's out here. She's just waiting for us, pretty much. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.